If you want to make some picks on your favorite sports, check out Chalkboard Pick'em games where you can go ahead and choose higher or lower on between 2 to 8 players and can win up to 5,000 times your entry. And using my code JustAnt when you sign up will help you get a free $20 with no first deposit needed. Welcome back, guys. EA is giving everybody a free Team of the Year Mythic player. Now, here's the thing, guys. You're probably like, whoa, that's crazy. Well, you could build a Mythic Team of the Year player free to play because this has been the longest promo ever. The first one was 18 days. The second one was 14 days. So you got to think about it. It's a long promo. Obviously, part 1 is into part 2. Part 2 and part 1 are totally separate in a way. But this is the Mythic I'm talking about. If you guys actually grind the promo, you get the players. You claim your 600 of the victory currency every time it fills up. You're going to stack up. You're going to get this Mythic. It was said that this Mythic, Trey McBride, is free to play. You guys can get the Mythic if you grind throughout Team of the Year. Because if you think about it, Team of the Year part 1 and part 2, you can grind for this given Mythic. Yes, it's the Marvel. The Marvel's pay to win. That's why it's so separated from the Mythic, as you can see. But yeah, just think about the Mythic, not the Marvel. If you spend money in the game, you're pay to win. You're going to get the Marvel. That's good for you, you know? You're dedicated. But if you're free to play, you're dedicated as well to not spending money. And you're going to get that Mythic Trey McBride by grinding the 2 parts, because part 1 and part 2 are together for Trey McBride's player, not for the other players. So yeah, that's how that goes. So if you guys are dedicated to the grind, it's going to be nice. You're going to play your Olympian Blitzes. You're going to also play your Hades Revenge, and that will help you a ton to just get the currencies, the tokens, to then go ahead and trade in for your rares to epics to iconics, because that victory currency for Trey McBride is inside of everything else, which will help you a ton to go ahead and get the given Trey McBride. So yeah, that's actually very nice, and that's basically a short, simple video to just wrap your head around that. You know, you could have got Trey McBride if you have been grinding. If you are not grinding, you're not going to get Trey McBride. I'm not getting Trey McBride because I didn't lock in for Team of the Year. But if you did, let me know down below. And yeah, honestly, it's just a free card. He's also 6'4", which is pretty solid for a tight end, to be fair. Because if you really think about it, 6'4" is 1 inch off of 6'5". Everyone loves 6'5" tight ends or higher, 6'6", 6'7", 6'6", like Kyle Pitts right now in the Team of the Year promo, by the way. Which you guys have to kind of think like, oh, is this giving Kyle Pitts better than this Trey McBride? Well, the Marvel, no. Yes, he has height on him, but the Marvel has better stats than the Kyle Pitts. Kyle Pitts has more height on him, but then again, yeah. Mythic to Mythic, Kyle Pitts is probably most definitely better than Trey McBride's Mythic. So you got to think about it. Am I going to get the Kyle Pitts Mythic or the Trey McBride Mythic, or both? Run double tight end if you want to. Let me know down below what player you guys are getting throughout the Team of the Year promo, with Trey McBride or without. I don't know. Let me know. But that's going to do it. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you did, drop a like down below if you haven't already. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.